Welcome to the post game, and we are training up some familiar faces we saw in the early game, and I think we're going to do 2 maps an episode for the tower, and 1 map each for the ruins because that one's longer. But this floor is pretty easy, just a bunch of zombies. Sometimes you'll get a skeleton with a bow, but we did not, even though I did give these guys the shields from before. It's also important to note who these people really are because I do want to try and go for supports this time. If you remember, Reeve and Ismar were Garcia and Ross. You're Franz and you're Amelia, and I really like that pairing, so I guess these two are going to support, or try to anyway, since she's a healer. You're Vanessa and Tana, and then you two are Marissa and Gilliam. I don't think those two will support anyone here, but let's just go with, I think the idea here, what I could do is just block off the staircase initially, and you three have our highest defense. Reeve, Glenn, and Walter. So they'll be starting us off, and hopefully everyone else can get some experience. I do want to promote these people into their other classes. I do want to use Ephraim as well. Problem is he didn't have room to join us. And I have a bunch of killer lances, like, low use, so I'm just gonna stick them on him and have them break, and hopefully we'll get our inventory cleaned up by the time we start the ruins, because it is a bit of a long trek, and we do need to make sure our items are straightened out. So I like to just move everyone, like, up like this and let them just kind of get rid of the first wave. Even though they're not that threatening, they're just, well, these guys. And we fought them back in, like, chapter 4 when Archer and Luke joined Vanilla. And Reeve is critting again, which he kind of did for us in the early game. A lot. I actually have to see who my most underleveled person is because I really kind of want to feed it to them. As far as the ruins, I'll probably just go with the main team. Maybe some other people like Archer, Tana, use them a little bit more. Okay. Alright, let me take a look at everyone here. Yeah, I think it's Glenn who is the weakest of our party. Someone mentioned that Cormac wanted to get revenge against Erica because we put Glenn on the bench when he was resurrected, but hopefully he'll get more time to shine now. Him and Walter just weren't really doing that well early on. We did want to use Cyrene a lot. Plus we had an influx of flowers with Ephraim and Mir, so yeah. You are an Entombed. Unfortunately, you do not have the Bishop Slayer skill, and you probably won't because I do plan to promote you into the opposite class. I did show that off before, but we're going to do it for real this time. I didn't know if I wanted to do this yet, so that's why I showed off their alternate promotions back in, like, the mid-game. I think I did put a physic on Rachel, so hopefully we can get some support going with her and Walter, which is really an ironic support. I guess Walter will be finding love after the war, which is kind of interesting because in Vanilla, I usually don't like pairing Rachel with Ephraim. I prefer him with Tana, which means she's usually alone. I mean, she does have a good support with Dazla, but I guess she gets to be with someone this time. And Hayden and Innes should look pretty similar. You're more of like a bluish, greenish gray color. Yeah, Hayden was actually pretty good in the early game from what I'm remembering. Yeah, just kind of threw a bunch of bows on these guys together. And you're more blue. And you have green hair for some reason. I don't know why. You look kind of like Wolt, honestly. So nothing too scary here yet. This area is just a grind fest. I remember playing on this originally back when I first got into Fire Emblem. This was my first game, and I did do some grinding here when I got stuck in one of the Erica maps. So I'm very familiar with this floor. I'm sure most people are if they use this as like a gateway into the series. I think we just need to heal Walter, but unfortunately we're kind of crammed in. I don't know if it's worth it to waste a physic here. Probably not. You didn't even attack me. Which is probably good because you do a lot of damage to her. And she gets hit. Ismar wasn't getting too good level up was in the early game, I remember. I think she did pretty decently in my practice run, but she wasn't doing that great before, but that's a little bit better. She had come with some really powerful swords to use, though, so it's helpful. Right, we need to... We could go for a crit. Alright. Star archers are being useful. Yeah, not a scary floor by any means necessary. Pretty easy. This might be a bit of a slog for you to watch. I know the tower's not the most exciting thing in the world, but we do get to use some different units that we normally wouldn't have. So still keeping it hopefully exciting and fresh. I'm still thinking on what to do for the next playthrough. What I initially wanted to do was another reverse recruitment, maybe FE6. That when you get Corel and he's pretty busted. I need to keep you together. Your partner is Tana. And your partner, well, you're hurt right now. I'm just going to stick you together. I think that might be the first one for them. Yeah. Thought I tried to glue them together a little better in the early game. Dozalo's going off. I do have enough promotion skills for everyone, including Ephraim's solar brace. Don't know what I'm going to do with the lunar one, since Erica's not probably going to join us promote if we even do get her. Walked right up to Inna's. Maybe he can get another crit. I think we'll just fork these over to Glenn, because he is kind of the most behind. I think we can early promote these people, too. Alright, where is Rachel? Or Amelia, I should say. Keep you two together. And leave my archers back. Daza tanking the hits, though. It's gonna make a great warrior. Now, normally Ismar is a sword master when you do get her. But I'm still going to go with the assassin class, even though we do have quite an influx of them on our team. I think Joshua is our only sword master. I think I'll just bring Reeve up a little closer. Put him right here on this pillar. Kind of keeping you stuck back to Rachel, but that's fine. I think Velter is at level 10 already. I'll probably just promote them before the next episode then. Yeah, Reeve, your magic's so weak we actually have to put Divine on you to be really any threat. Master of exact damage. I remember him having an orange wyvern when I got him in the ruins. Glenn isn't from the ruins, I know that much. Because he's actually one of my favorite tower or creature campaign characters. I think it would work too because his nickname's Sunstone, so him having an orange wyvern doesn't seem that odd. Don't remember anyone's wyvern actually being bright colored in the series at all. Who needs the kill? Yeah, you're at 11. Kind of don't need the kill at all. Everyone's kind of like at level 5. You're at 6. Trying to feed these to our archers might be the way to go here. I could have you two pick at them. I don't remember this guy moving, but I think we can all just gang up on him, so it's no big deal. The archers, Dozla, Glenn, and Ismar. That should be plenty enough to take him down. That's good, because I don't think you could use those killing edges I had on the convoy. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely going to destroy this guy, but he is a monster. Such is a life. Hayden's setting up a kill for his son. And yeah, that took about a little over 10 minutes, so we'll just move on right to the next floor. Should be a little bit more tricky. I know there's some reinforcements in that one, and there are some wall areas that Innes and his dad can hopefully get some practice over. Shooting over the wall, that is. Funny that Marissa and Gilliam can't support, because that would be pretty fun here. And once again, Ephraim's going to have to go out, but that's fine. I'm gonna leave our tankiest people up at the front. I think Dozla, yeah, you're pretty good. I think there are a few more bone walkers with our bows, so we'll have to make sure... That's not what I wanted to do. We'll have to make sure that Glenn, because I did give him the Philly shield, I believe. Yeah. Might want to deal with those. And then Reeve, of course, is really tanky. Leave him with his partner. You guys can go into the back. You're going with Balter. No, you're going with Balter. You're going with Glenn. Because you are Tana and Lori. Or, no, Tana and Vanessa. It's quite the, Alright, so definitely don't want to put Balter in range of that. I don't mind if Glenn gets in range, though. I don't want him in range of too much, though. No, don't pick him up, please. Just form a line. Ismar, you want him to stay back since you kind of are a little bit squishy? No, you won't go by Walter. And then you two can just hang out here. Yeah, I really wish Hayden and Innes can support. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, he's doing a lot more damage than... I would have thought, but it should be fine. Still not enough for Reeve to one round. Or double. Yeah, they've upped the monsters quite a bit. I guess people don't really use this as much as a grinding floor. I remember I stopped after this floor too. I didn't really go here. I just kind of grinded on that Entombed, the boss of the last one. Sometimes you get lucky and they give you two. I do believe we fought another Entombed before him too. You can get really lucky with the spawns. Hello there. You have a bow. Hayden didn't get the kill last time. Did we go for the killer bow? What actually has more crit? Let's try and go for that. Maybe he'll get lucky and get himself a kill. No, he won't. Guess I'll have to be Glenn's kill, though. Although, his chances are a little bit iffy. Ismar can maybe get it. She's kind of behind as well. Yeah, full level up for her. And a bad one, too, but what do we expect? I'm not really surprised these characters have bad growth rates because they are sort of like endgame things you would get. I guess I'll have to be Iron. And you have a killer bow, so we want to keep you the heck away from Balter. I think that might be Dawsle's first level up. Well, no, he is, he's Tana. I think Tana joined at level 3 or 2. And our convoy's almost full again. I did clean it out to about 85 items. No, I did, and then I benched a lot of people's items from the end game. So another one for Glenn. He's catching up nicely. Still a ways behind Walter, though, but speed is appreciated. Maybe you can get this one in his... I think we might have an antitoxin laying in the convoy. I'd rather not deal for poison. And I have to keep Walter away from you. He actually doesn't have anything. Could try for a crit here and spare some use of Divine. Luckily for you, none of us are armored, and luckily for me, you're getting killed by a crit. Yeah, monsters don't really have a lot of luck, so I expect to see a lot of critical hits here. I guess you can just stay near Rachel again. More threatening monsters too up there. They brought out the spiders and the axe dudes. I know these things have names, but I don't really care to name them. I don't know if it's proximity based, but I do know they do sense more of these monsters from our starting position. Okay, so we are actually safe to put you there, although I might want to deal with you. Because Glenn with the shield does not care about the archer bone walkers. Still gaining a good chunk of XP, and I think we should give this to Hayden. He really hasn't gotten a kill recently. So Hayden and Innes. Hayden will have to go into a sniper, and Innes will have to be an archer. You two have like the exact same range, but Reap is pretty tanky, and I will give him an Ismar assistance. Let's get you a little closer. Now, I think the next one we do have a chest. I don't remember if there's a key, but I may need to bring Rennick with the lockpick. Or someone with a chest key. I may have a few of those laying in the convoy. I think it gives you gold or a gem, which we'll need to fund for our weapons in the ruins. Okay, let's actually get Walter working on something. He really hasn't done much this chapter yet. Well, at least you hit one. He's kind of not a priority, though. I guess Dazla is only at 6. You're only at level 5 still. And I'd like to get you guys moving to the wall. Now, I think the ambush spawns are the axe guys, so Ismar might be a good person to leave behind, too. Funny how we managed to bring Rachel and Osla. Even when it's not vanilla. Let's just get you moving. Reed might help out here, too. Just let these guys float around the middle somewhere, just so we have someone on hand. You have a Toxin Lance. That is irritating, but I'm just gonna put that there and actually not in range. I guess since Cormag and Leon are benched for this, we could say Glenn is the leader now. I mean, he is technically the brother of Leon and Cormag. So I guess he'll be our, like, makeshift lord for this. He's actually one of the ones going into a Wyvern Knight. Yeah, we have Poison Joy. Well, we can get started. Okay, luckily no one is a horse here. I don't really have any cavaliers I want to train up. We did have Amelia, but she was kind of vanilla Amelia pretty much anyway. I did put a longbow on you. What we could do is funnel everyone into the corridor here and let the reinforcements come to us with like Ismar and Reeve on the back line. I think that's what I used to do. Can you even reach? No, I know I gave you a hand axe, but it doesn't do any good here really. I'll just stick you here because I don't want him to attack my archers. I guess I'll just funnel through. I think it is proximity now that I think about their... I feel like they should have shown up by now. Doing a good job replicating your brother in the endgame, I must admit. Hello there. You're going to annoy us with that, but luckily we have a longbow of ourselves, so, a longbow of our own. So you really shouldn't have done that. In fact, we can just kill you right here. It doesn't matter. And your son is going to help us with this guy. Can you hit? No. Nor can you double. I think I'll just let the poison flow through you until we heal you. That's a good way of putting it, slowly dying. And another terrible level up. I think you are like the worst. At least Rachel's getting a lot more healing in than she did in the main game. Keep you two together. We'll let you lead the charge. Both should stay close, and you two can just, yeah, hang out in the back. We're drawing out this guy. There they are. So a spider and 3 of these, Meldowins? Is that how you pronounce it? Meldoon. Tarvos. Okay. Might be the best idea. He's 30 range. That's irritating. Do we have Innis in range 2? We do, actually. Well, it's a longbow fight it is. Keep you nearby. So you two can fight them off, hopefully. Spiders are pretty beefy, though. Spiders. Could they be the perfect monster class? Maybe. I think I mentioned this in the first Fog of War chapter, the one where you normally, chapter 6, that one. We have Vanessa fight the spider, and... Okay, you're healed now, that's great. And I feel like the Sacred Stones army, once again, is the bravest, because they do have to fight giant spiders on the regular. Yeah, Krom might be able to access summoning anyone he wants, but... I think I might actually put Valter in front for this, although... Okay, there's no more. No more... I'll let you go with that one. There's no more, I actually just lost the train of what I was thinking, but yeah. You have a hand axe. Yeah, we'll just stay here. I I think what I was trying to say is there's no bow skeleton up there for Volter to be fearful of, but not like it matters because just swap it over. We'll leave you two behind the wall for safety. I hope Ismar doesn't die. And you are out of range, but I could longbow you. Volter, you're the last person that needs this kill, but luckily that's why I gave you the one-use killer lance, so you can't steal our XP. I guess you're the closest thing we have to a Jagan. And you're putting yourself in longbow range as well. Actually, I think you already know you're Hayden. You are, in fact, Hayden. Get that to Dozla. Cheeky little hand axe kill, finally. And your very red pants, Dozla. Kind of look Christmassy right there. How much does Glenn actually take from all these people? I think he does mediocre. I need to put a javelin on you. We can have Innis start on the spider. I just hope Ismar doesn't crit things to death. We could have that situation where, where you crit and too many things kill you. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'll let you stay there, and you can just build support with him. Yeah, kind of hard to build supports right now, and I don't want you getting attacked by anything. You actually are... You have no choice but to get attacked by something. I mean, maybe it'll take some of the pressure off of our front, or our back line, I should say. No, you're just going to throw it at Ismar, which is fine. And you're gonna go for Reeve, who's going to crit you again. Well, I shouldn't say you again, but crit again. Because Reeve has a tendency to do that, but I'm glad you didn't go for Lorachel, I guess. Okay, I think what we can do is maybe have... She can use... Wow, that's actually really broken. Yeah, let's start up here, I guess. Glenn can maybe throw a javelin at you. Try to pick you off. And Dozla, maybe? Dozla's not going to be able to do it. And you really aren't going to be able to either. We could go for this. He doesn't have, like, a hand. Okay. Hope we have enough heals to get through this, but I'm thinking we should be okay for the most part. Alright, so what we can do is maybe have Reeve start on you. Ismar might have to tank the spider. And no crit, but that's fine. Actually, do you guys have more defense than her? You have 7. She is... Yeah, I might actually have to do that, which is kind of bad. Ismar is extremely frail. As you would expect, though. That's not really going to help. I think you had my killer bow. And that's not gonna do it. Might have to actually do this. Could go for that, maybe? Blocking off of an archer, very cool. And yeah, we're kind of roadblocked. Oh boy. And you're gonna attack me last, aren't you? I don't think I saved between this. Did I? I don't even know if it lets you. I mean, it probably lets you, just... I didn't. Well... You know what? We really didn't have to see Innes's promotion anyway. I'm debating where I should reset. I can't believe these reinforcements got us, but here we are. That is a one-shot. Wow, I really sent the B team back here, didn't I? You're like right in the way, Marissa. Not Marissa. Rip Ranger Innes, you just weren't good enough to survive. His father will have his revenge, although it would be nice if he crit the first time. Well, it's one more Master Seal I can sell. No Ranger Innes. Alright, well, let's focus on up here. You have a Dragon Spear. That's very not cool of you. Well, I guess it's going to have to be Dazzle right there, then. They knew who I was bringing today. Well, at least the vanilla Marissa's dead, so we don't have to worry about her. I did mention I don't like Myrmidon girls. Although we're still using Ismire. No, you only have one range. Let me just double check you weren't the Dread. No, you're on Botto. Don't really think these guys will be doing too much else. And you drop the weapon that is less desirable, I should say. Well, that's certainly scary. Alright, well luckily he's brought himself out here, so there's really nothing else that can attack me. Yeah, Ismar's the only one with a legendary weapon on her. And we can crit you maybe? Nope. And another terrible level up. And I might actually have to use Physic here because I don't want Rachel to be in range of this guy's Tomahawk. I'll probably kill Glenn. Not exactly, but I do need someone to block. Gosla can take 2, so that's really good. Or he can miss, that's also... Well, he can miss too, so everything evens out. So I'm gonna put you right here. I'm gonna have Rachel stand back and physic you. And now he's gonna put himself in range of this again. We might want to pull back and wait for someone else to come help us. What is your movement? 8. I could put you here with a hand axe. Just need to make sure you can't get to little Rachel wherever I put her. That's a little better. She's actually in a bit of danger here. I could do this. Well, now you've pulled yourself away from your friends, which is really good for us. Maybe the B team wasn't that great after all. Can't get you in range, actually. Glenn? You're Glenn, okay. And I'm just gonna drop you here. Yeah, we're all gonna need to work together on this one. He probably one-shots her, but, pretty close to it. Yeah, this team might need to promote before they move on further. The second floor is giving them trouble. Yeah, but we can get a nice Sieglin kill on you. I have to look at the legendary. Well, I don't want to burn them yet. I want to wait till the end of the ruins. You are very close, which will be helpful. Okay, now can we finally advance? I think all of these things have, like, the same movement. What do you have on you? Iron Axe? Okay, we'll get Dazla in there. Ah, poor Hayden lost his son. But at least it gives us room to use Ephraim. No supports on anyone yet. You are a lot less scary than your counterpart, although Dazla still has trouble hitting. You might want to just stick with the iron so you can actually try and hit him. Dazla's pretty slow, which isn't good for his level up potential. Really going to. I mean, he's at level 8, so it's no big deal. Hopefully. Yeah, we can just go with that. And she eventually got hit. Could let Reeve work on a spider. Ew. Thankfully you're not poison, and that's gonna kill. Definitely going to have to get some people promoted up, like, ASAP. Is anyone, like, ready to go? Anyone? Like, really close. 8. Probably give this to Glenn, I guess. Yeah. I guess we'll heal Reeve using Dolores Spider and then be done with this, much more dangerous map than we saw before. Okay, you can go, like, right here and heal him. And everyone just get to your support partner. You're nowhere near scary, even though you say lethal. And once again, another crit. Riva's just a crit machine. I don't get it. Anyway, that map's clear. Moving on. And I will see you for the next one.